very warm welcome to Bharata First. You're watching FRP Explains. I'm Rausan Pereira. First, let me inform you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience that will transform the way you learn and completely prepare you for your competitive exams. So, go to kc.bharatafirst.com and register now. Make use of the limited period early bird discount offer which ends on the 31st of July. This is your last chance to avail of this incredible offer. Classes are on in international relations, Indian art and culture, as well as several other short courses have been launched, and everyone who has been part of the journey has thoroughly enjoyed it. There's so much more that we have to offer at the Knowledge Center. So please go to kc.bharatafirst.com and register now. Since you're here, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then all notifications. And do share the content as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. Well, I'm here today to talk about devastating floods in China, Western Europe, and if Western Europe and China are suffering under the onslaught of rains and floods, Northern America had the worst heat wave ever, which took the lives of over 1,000 people. All this is a result of climate change, and if we don't wake up now, when will we? We are not taking the issue seriously. The time to act has already gone by. So we better start now. First, let me talk about China. China has seen the worst rains in 1,000 years is what experts are suggesting. How they came about this figure, I don't know, but that's what's being reported. Henan province in central east China has been worst affected, and the city of Zhuangzhou is where most of the flooding has taken place. The city is surrounded by hills and it's also on the Yellow River, which is China's second longest and biggest river. So hence, water gets logged and flooding takes place, making it a major problem. Several dams have been damaged in the vicinity, and the biggest fear now is that if a dam breaks and water comes out of the dams, then it's going to cause wide-scale damage. One of the dams was even blasted by the PLA because it could not hold the water in there any longer. Several troops have been pressed into action to try and rescue as many people who have been stranded. Cars were overturned. The pictures that came out of Zhuangzhou were quite scary and dramatic as well. There were many others who were stuck in neck-deep water, desperately trying to get to higher ground. That was the situation in Zhuangzhou. Now, let's talk about Europe. Europe had one of its worst flooding that took place, especially in Western Germany last week. Rescue workers are still trying to find those who could be trapped under the rubble and those who could possibly be washed away. In China, 25 people have lost their lives so far. In Germany, the death toll stands at 175 plus, and it could go well beyond the 200 mark because rescue officials are now saying that the hopes to find survivors is very bleak and the death count may indeed rise. The visuals that came out of Germany and Western Europe too were extremely scary and dramatic too. And before that, at the end of June and the beginning of July, we saw a different kind of problem in Northern America, Western North America, that is Southwest Canada and Northwest America. Over 1,000 people lost their lives as a result of the deadliest heat wave the region has seen. People were seen lying on the roads of Canada because they didn't know what to do. They had never seen temperatures soar to almost 50 degrees. That is how badly they were affected. Makeshift camps were put up by authorities to try and get people some cool air, but many others suffered. Canadians were seen sleeping in their cars, switching on their air conditioners at night because there's no other way. Canada is generally a very cold and cool country, and temperatures don't go above 30 degrees. So suddenly seeing temperatures which were 20 degrees higher than normal was something that the people just could not handle. Jacobabad, I'm not getting the name right, but yeah, that's a place in Pakistan. It saw temperatures well above 52 degrees. India saw two back-to-back cyclones as well, one on the west coast and the other one on the east coast, simultaneously, one after the other. All this is a result of climate change. Temperatures have gone up considerably. Waters around the world are becoming hotter and warmer. And we as a people still are not acting. Not enough is being done. We are trying. It's not like we aren't. India is doing its bit as far as trying to move away from fossil fuels and get into renewables. Renewable targets or Paris Climate Accord goals are being met. One of the few countries which are actually doing something. Yet we still have some of the world's most polluted cities in the world. The onus is on each one of us too to do something about it. Governments around the world need to start being held accountable for not doing enough to mitigate climate change. Elections are held every now and then, but pollution and environment are never an issue. It's high time that we started making it one. Because in a few years from now, there'll be nothing of this earth left if we continue down this path. Like I already said before, the time to act has already gone by. We better do something now. And the onus is on each one of us. And we need to take everyone along as well. Because we need to save our mother. Mother Earth needs us desperately. Let's stand up for her. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and then all notifications. And do spread the word as well about Bharata First so that more people get to know about us. Before I go, let me inform you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience that will help you in your competitive exams and transform the way you learn. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com and register now and make use of the limited period early bird discount. This is your last chance. The offer ends on the 31st of July. Classes are on in international relations and Indian art and culture, along with several other short courses. And we have so much more to offer all of you. So log in to kc.bharatafirst.com and register now. If you like the content, please keep it alive by contributing. Here are the UPI IDs. They are also in the description of this video. Please contribute to keep the content alive. A small contribution that you make will be a giant leap for us to keep bringing you this content. That's it from me. See you again next time.